All right, welcome back. If you didn't check out the video earlier today, I was talking about how every night for the next 10 days, but I guess it's really 9 because earlier counted as 1. I'm going to be coming to you and talking about really the 10 days post Christmas on how to catapult and set up your new year for absolute success. So what we usually do is we have an idea that maybe we want to change something come the new year, and then the new year comes, but we don't really have an exact plan, and we start to kind of sort it out, and then there's all this pressure to like be the new you, and you're just like and then before you know it, it's the middle of January, and then it's February, and you feel like you missed the boat, so you never try to get on it. So I am just kind of walking you through some step-by-step ways of really some simple things each day, something small to focus on, so that after these 10 days, you've kind of got something to catapult right into if you decide that you really want to go for it and you really want to kind of transform how your 2019 looks. So expect me every night, 8 o'clock, watching here. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Erin Moore. I'm the founder of Success with More Nutrition. Used to be plus size clothing, now down to a 2-4. And what I've found as a health coach these last 8.5 years is our biggest issue with this whole like losing weight, getting healthy thing is we really overcomplicate it, really to no fault of our own. We are inundated with information all over the place, blah, 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 and blah, 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 and don't do this, oh, that person's wrong. And so I'm just here to try to make the whole nutrition, eating healthy, losing weight thing as simple as it can be. So we're going to get rocking and rolling. I dropped my cheat sheet, so I'm going to grab that. I think my puppers wants to bark. That's pretty typical now every time I'm recording. But so tonight's tip is going to be on kind of what to put into place tomorrow, because from what I know from myself typically, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but type in the comments below if you've just been totally living off fruits and vegetables, minding your P's and Q's for this last week, and you're just like a rock star. And if you are, mwah, kudos, congratulations. You've been drinking your water, like you're rocking it. What most of us have been doing is we've been grabbing for that dessert and grabbing for that dessert and grabbing for seconds for this, and no problem. If you didn't catch me last week, I actually taught on how that's important to sometimes just have those balls to the wall moments where you just go to town with no guilt. And then until the next time, the next dedicated day to go crazy or time, okay? So now we got to kind of detox from that. So I'm not saying like, let's go start a new plan tomorrow. I'm just saying put one foot in front of the other, and you still might grab the chocolate here. You might still have seconds here, but you're going to start being mindful of what you're doing tomorrow so that we can almost kind of like pre-practice, if you will, before we hit the weekend, and then before we roll into New Year, and then we have more like crazy possible splurge moments. So it's okay. We're just starting to get a few things in place so we have room to tweak and move the ball when we're really ready. All right. So tomorrow I would encourage you to get up and have some kind of really pretty cool breakfast, maybe like an egg omelet, some eggs and fruit, maybe some nice whole grain toast, something that's really going to kind of give you that fullness, especially after everything that you've probably been eating up until now. We create cravings from eating the junk. So you want to just trying to go for like, oh, I'm going to have an apple, like probably isn't going to be what your body is needing and craving right now. We really need to give it something hearty, but also mindfully healthy. So I would say something with like an egg-based breakfast, right? Something like that, but not all in a pile of grease with a pound of bacon, maybe a couple pieces. Again, you're not starting a plan tomorrow, so you're just practicing, okay? So however that looks for you, tomorrow we're going to practice. And then maybe lunch, maybe we do the typical like salad, I'm getting healthy kind of a thing, but don't make it boring. Put stuff on it that you like. Enjoy the salad. Make sure there's plenty of protein with it. Maybe some leftover protein from, over the holidays, some ham or some turkey or some whatever, right? And then for dinner, just make it decent-ish instead of all the splurges that you've probably allowed for, right? Just go, you know what? I'm really going to chill it out and have a more decent meal. Even if you're going out to eat with family or you have yet another holiday party or whatever the case may be, unless this is just one of those moments where you're defining as your balls to the wall moment, I would say, sorry, my puppy just really likes sitting down here now. She really just needs a spot on the show. But so you're really just starting the tracks, okay? We're just starting to lay them down. So if you do some of it and you don't do all of it, whatever, we're just the pre-practice, right? The pre-practice before the practice. We're just really kind of just starting the warm-up, all right? And then in between those, really make sure that you're getting in something filling, something protein with some vegetables or some nuts and seeds, some protein with some fruit. I wouldn't just do fruits or vegetables in between. That to me signifies a diet mindset. Yes, I love fruits and some of the veggies I could eat and enjoy munching on, but they're not going to give you that fullness. And if we're trying to detox and come down from probably a sugar carb overload, then you still want to be giving your body plenty of stuff, because the moment you don't, you're right back face first right into all of the junk that you're starting to just slowly wean out, even though you might be implementing them again over the weekend or implementing that great fun over the new year. So don't worry about what's to come. So why does it make sense? Again, we're just pre-practicing. It's the warm-up before the game, okay? So, all right, I think that's all for tonight. I'll be back on tomorrow at 8 p.m. So stay tuned. Sorry, she's wiggling us. And if you have any questions, comment them below. What are you going to do tomorrow for your breakfast, lunch, dinner to get yourself semi in the swing of things? Have a beautiful and healthy day and keep healthy, simple. Mwah.